coming up. Tensions run high as the limbo captives fight for survival.
Survival?
And the limbo challenge tests their head for heights.
Hi, I'm ZeeKay.
And I'm Joel.
And this is Scorpion Island, where things are getting pretty exciting right now as our two teams of adventurers are trying to battle it out to win supremacy over each other in a bid to escape the island's clutches.
Scorpion Island is tough and unpredictable. Over the next few weeks, Team Sting and Team Claw will be tested to their very limits to find out who's got what it takes to escape.
The island has taken people as prisoners and is holding them deep in the jungle. Each day, the island selects some of its captives to compete against each other in the Limbo Challenge. The winners will be offered up as human prizes.
Sting and Claw then do battle, and the victorious team take home their prize. Ultimately, the team with the most members has the best chance of escape. It's a pretty devious place, this island.
So let's see what adrenaline-fueled, all-action-packed challenge is in store for our brave teammates.
Have a look at this. High above the rapids of Thunder River, two sets of precarious cables are strung across the gorge. This challenge will see the teams balancing on nothing more than skateboard decks and going head-to-head in a terrifying race across the cables.
It's a good thing our adventurers are a tough bunch.
Well, they're going to need to be if they ever want to get off this island. As you know, Scorpion Island never lets up.
It's been non-stop for our adventurers since they've landed. So let's find out what the island has thrown at them to date.
It began with a skydive at speeds of up to 200 kilometers an hour.
Oh, yes!
They did battle in sky-high scramble.
Tara dropped the flag while she was trying to get it into her pocket.
We can do it! Yeah!
Discovered they weren't alone on the island.
What? That's unexpected.
The Limbo captives face their first survival challenge, Code Cracker. Tensions were running high.
I do think that there were quite a few people here who like to be leaders.
At first, I didn't take him to be someone that likes to lead and someone who's interested in doing that kind of thing, but yeah, apparently it's turning out that he is.
And Alex questioned his own leadership skills.
I'm a giant puffball. I'm not particularly very impressive.
Did you just do W or did you do the E as well?
Sting and Claw watched Limbo play one false move, assessing potential new teammates. Or not.
He's wrecked it! Come on, Ollie! Go on,
Amy does kayaking, so she's strong.
That's good.
In Ultimate Jeopardy, Sting were triumphant and claimed Anna as their prize. Taking Sting into the lead, but leaving Ollie doubting himself in Limbo.
I do really, really wish it was me in the birdcage, but it was my fault that I'm still in Limbo.
Last night, the Island Fire revealed the name of today's challenge.
Decks of Doom.
So both teams, Sting and Claw, are desperate to win a new teammate by freeing them from Limbo.
But it's up to the island and the Stone of Selection to pick which Limbo captives will have the chance to perform in front of Sting and Claw.
So, who will be up for grabs this time?
Hidden away in the dark jungle is a mysterious clearing. It is the home of a mound of rocks with amazing powers. This is the Stone of Selection. Each day, the Stone of Selection will choose a handful of limbo captives and force them to compete for the chance to join Sting or Claw. But living inside the stone is something dark and twisted.
Here's what happened at the Stone of Selection last time. Hello adventurers and welcome to the Stone of Selection. I warn you now, you're going to have to be very brave.
And today, if you are marked by the scorpion, it means you have been selected to play the next island challenge.
The island has until the sands of time run out to choose which player plays tomorrow. Okay, so all of you, please put your hand into the Stone of Selection. Alex. Amy. Jack.
Ayla.
Jack, you were stung blue. You're going to be an adventurer tomorrow. How do you feel about that?
I feel very pleased today. I'm happy that I get to do another challenge with someone else, with Ayla, and I hope we get on well tomorrow.
Alex, you've been selected. Are you pleased to be playing tomorrow?
I'm very pleased to be playing tomorrow because I'd love to have a chance to get out of limbo because it's not very pleasant in there.
So Alex and Amy, you will join forces tomorrow as a combination of white, and Jack and Ayla, you will combine forces tomorrow and make up blue.
Right guys, very brave. Well done everyone. It's time to return to limbo. Off you go.
Thank you.
Playing for blue in today's limbo challenge is Ayla and Jack.
And for white, Alex and Amy.
But the island, always sneaky, always mysterious, is still holding something back. When the limbo captives arrived on the island, 4 of them discovered they had been singled out.
You have been selected as a secret power player.
You now have a power play attached to you.
When you are selected to join Team Sting or Team Claw, you can use your power play in the race to escape the island.
You must not reveal this to anybody.
If you do, your power will be taken from you and passed to someone else.
So these 4 limbo captives have a power play attached to them. This is a secret from the other captives. Ayla has been selected for today's limbo challenge. Let's reveal her power play.
Swap! This will give Ayla the power to tamper with her rival team. She can swap out one of their strong members for someone weaker, jeopardizing their chances of success.
Alex has also been selected for today's limbo challenge. Let's reveal his power play.
Freeze! The power to stop time. On his command, the opposition must freeze, at which point the rival team must stop dead for 20 seconds, allowing their team to catch up or storm ahead.
The final 2 power plays will remain a secret for now. The limbo captives are ready to fight for the chance to join either Sting or Claw. The cage is open. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, Sting and Claw are ready to watch the limbo captives in action.
Right, Claw first of all. Now, what qualities are you looking for in your limbo player?
I'm looking for balance in
our player. A lot of stamina.
Yeah, Jake?
Strength and speed.
And that's it. All right. Sting, Olivia, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone who can have a good time, who's focused when they're doing the challenges, but laid back and just fit into the team really well, like Anna has done.
Okay, Anna.
Someone you can rely on to the very last minute of the challenge.
But will they find what they're looking for in today's Limbo lineup?
Hello and welcome, Limbo captives.
Hello. Hi.
Feeling good?
Yeah!
All right, you know the drill by now. Alex and Amy, you're going to be competing together. Jack and Ayla, you're competing together, but individually, you need to impress Team Sting and Claw because they're going to be watching this challenge, okay? And one of you could be joining their team. Now, we need to talk about individual skills here because it's really important. They will be looking for those skills. Alex, I hate to say this, but you look really, really nervous.
Yeah, and I'm not very balanced. Very well. So,
Is it just the balancing that's worrying you, or is it the water as well?
I don't mind water at all. No, it's just balance.
What skills do you possess which could be a pro for Team Sting and Claw?
I'm strong, and I'm quite tall as well, and I'm smart, so I'll be able to figure things out for them.
Okay. Amy, what skills do you have?
I'm quite an all-rounder, and I'll up for any challenge that is in the way, and I'll just give everything a go.
Ayla, what skills do you possess?
I'm pretty good at balancing.
You're going to put your heart and soul into this because potentially you could escape limbo.
Yes,
Yeah?
definitely. Yes.
Okay. So, Jack, finally, what skills have you got?
I'm a good team leader, team player. I love underwater swimming, and I'm really good at climbing.
Brilliant stuff. So let's see if those skills will help in today's Limbo Challenge.
High above the rapids of Thunder River, 2 sets of precarious cables are strung. The whites and the blues will be going across them in a head-to-head race. To get to the target skull on the far side, the pairs are provided with nothing more than 3 skateboard decks. They must keep on their feet, but otherwise, anything goes. And the team who crosses the river and grabs the skull first wins. So both sides have got 2 people, 4 legs, 3 decks, and one awesome challenge in front of them.
Right, it's time to talk tactics.
So what we need to do, we need to shuffle across, right? We stay really steady.
I think we should let you I go on one, and then you pass the other one from there.
So it's too hard, we'll sit down, kneel down, and start sitting down faster. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now remember, Alex possesses the power play freeze, and Ayla possesses the power play swap. They can only use their power plays when they're released from limbo to join a team. But Sting and Claw have no idea about these powers, so they're completely unaware of how much is at stake. They could gain or lose a massive future advantage, depending on which limbo captive they pick.
Yeah. Can we do that? Yeah.
All right, teams, enough talking. It's time to prepare yourself for Decks of Doom. Three, 2, 1, go!
The first one, that's it.
The teams are taking to the decks. It looks like a real confident start for Amy and Alex there.
This is a lot harder than the first.
Okay. I think Amy and Alex are going to win.
Yeah, I do think Amy and Alex are going to win.
They're supporting each other up, like they're holding hands so you don't dig aren't fall.
Ayla and Jack looking a lot more tentative.
Stay on the bottom one so I can slide this one along with the middle one.
Okay.
That is a terrifying drop. But vital for success in this challenge is overcoming your fear of heights, as well as maintaining incredible balance.
Well, I'm doing splits here.
And already, the white's confidence seems to be evaporating.
I'm particularly worried about Alex. When we discussed Decks of Doom to him, he looked absolutely petrified. And at the moment, he's still looking petrified.
My legs feel like jelly at the moment.
This is a real contrast. The Blues are behind, but just look how focused they are. They're determined not to lose one of their decks.
Hey, let's go.
One false move, and that's it. Those boards are gone, and you've got to start again.
This is an interesting tactic from the Blues. Ayla is just keeping a balance on the first deck, while Jack carefully moves the others. But the Whites have gone for a different strategy. They're sharing the central deck. But to be honest, it doesn't look like they're finding it easy.
I'm the middle one on 3, okay?
Alex is literally shaking. I think Amy is trying to pull Alex through this. She can see Alex has fear in his face. The guy is shaking.
After a promising start, the Whites have slowed right down. It is crunch time for Alex. This is the first challenge he's taken part in, and it's hitting him hard.
I started getting wobbly, and then I started looking down a bit. My legs were like jelly, and I was all over the place.
If Alex wants to escape limbo, he needs to impress Sting and Claw, and he hasn't done it yet.
Get how far we got.
Whoa! That's just what they didn't need. Alex has fallen straight down. Amy's lost a deck, but with 2 remaining, they can still do it.
Right, I have an idea. Right, sit on it, sit on it. I have an idea.
The Blues have really got to concentrate. They can't afford to get distracted by Amy and Alex.
Push! Push!
And Jack's got to get over how far there is to fall.
Alex, stand up.
Careful. I'm trying.
Come on, stand up. I'll steady the thing.
Well done, Alex. Doing really well.
Oh, and that's good to hear. Jack's cheering on his opponents. And maybe that's just the sort of character that Sting and Claw will be looking out for.
Come on, Amy! Come on, Alex! You can get back up! You can do it!
This is a huge effort from Amy. She managed to drag herself back onto her feet. But Alex, he looks like he's frozen.
Right, Alex.
Yeah?
Step back and step onto the thing. Step up, okay? Right, don't step on the edge. Step in the middle of the thing and push up with your feet.
Don't lose concentration, okay? Yeah.
The Blues have reached the centre of the gorge. This is where the cables are at the most unstable.
Alex.
Yeah?
Step back and step onto the thing. Step up, okay?
Hold on.
Right, don't step on the edge. Step in the middle of the thing.
But
and
they're
push
still
up
managing
with
to
your feet.
edge forward.
Push. Come on, Alex.
Back with the Whites, and Alex is even struggling to get both feet onto the deck, despite the encouragement of his teammate.
Steady your foot onto the skateboard.
You're doing well.
Come on.
You're doing really good.
I'm really impressed by Amy. Just look at the way she's helping Alex up here. Alex still finding it hard to get on his feet.
Well done, Alex.
Alex,
That's it. Keep
Alex,
I
you've
am,
got to
I
get
am.
on your feet.
I am. I'm trying. Try like this, Alex. Don't give up, okay?
Alex needs to get back on his feet, and fast!
I think it gets wider. Woo! Oh, no.
Yeah, he's up, but he doesn't look steady.
No, no. Hey, ready?
Oh, and he's fallen! And he's taken Amy with him.
Well done. Well done, Alex. You tried your hardest, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
This must feel absolutely awful. After all that hard work, Alex still falls over and takes Amy down too. And with all their decks down as well, it's back to the start for the Whites. But the Blues are steadily creeping out over the gorge. This is really solid work from Jack and Ayla.
Well done.
They're almost at the edge. They can almost grab that skull.
The pressure is on. They know that just one spill could send them right back to the start, behind the whites. Amy and Alex are still desperate to win this. They're really giving it their all. That was a giant step from Ayla. She's clearly desperate to reach the skull. But this would be a disastrous moment to be reckless.
Not yet. Okay, I'm there. I'm finished. That's it. We're gonna get the skeleton.
They are so nearly there. Oh no, she's struggling with the skull. She's got it. She's got it. They've done it. The Blues have won.
I'm really, really sorry. Don't worry.
You just have to feel for Amy and Alex there.
Woo! Yeah!
But of course, the mood could not be more different with the Blues.
Nice work.
So, Limbo captives, you have just faced decks of doom. I'm very impressed. First off, let's chat to you two. Amy, how are you feeling? Disappointed?
Yeah, a little bit, but I think, you know, the next challenge maybe will improve and just become better and hopefully leave Limbo.
What do you think went wrong?
I think our rhythm went well until about the middle, and then Alex lost his balance, and I think he went a bit too wobbly to gain the lead again.
I personally thought you were extremely strong, and I could see you giving a lot of encouragement to Alex, so I was very impressed. Alex, how do you feel?
Annoyed.
And why?
Because I let Amy down, and I did my best, but the best didn't get us across.
I think from the start we could see that you were slightly petrified. And do you think it just doubled when you eventually got onto that platform?
I started to stuck down as we were shaking a bit, and that made me shake even more, and so we like collapsed.
Okay. So then, victorious, you guys. Wow, so cool, so calm, so collected. Jack, how did you feel up there?
I felt really excited to get to the end because it was really fun up there, and I felt really proud of Ayla because she's become over fears, and Alex as well because he came over his fears, and I encouraged him to do well, and Ayla, and she done really well in the challenge, and yeah, I'm happy that we've won and see what Claw and Sting think of us.
I think you two just knew exactly what you were doing from the start. Is that the case, Ayla?
Yeah, we kind of sorted it out beforehand, and once we understood what we were doing, we just went through with it, and it worked quite well.
Well, you two were totally brilliant. However, Amy and Alex, we now have to send you guys back to Limbo. Goodbye. I'm so sorry.
Bye.
So Jack and Ayla are now up for grabs as human prizes, with a chance to join Sting or Claw. Ayla has a secret power play attached to her, making her incredibly valuable.
But remember, Sting and Claw know nothing about this. We'll find out more soon, but for Alex and Amy, it was back to Limbo.
In Limbo, there are no rewards. The inmates do battle just to hang on to the basics, as they found out yesterday.
Because every day, the Limbo captives are tested in a special survival challenge. Failure means punishment by the island.
Who are the weak links? The island will find out.
Gone fishing. I presume. The rules. Survival on the island can be tough, and you have to find food in the most unusual places, using the fishing equipment provided to catch a healthy meal. The forfeit. No catch means basic rations in camp.
Whoa!
Oh, that's it.
Great. You need a healthy meal. We can't just catch a leech or something.
We split ourselves into 3 teams, 3 on each, and each team was given nets to catch fish in, and we were given rods. So we just got off our shoes and socks, and we went in.
The fishing challenge was very interesting because we went down to the river where we were to fish, and well, it didn't seem too full of fish or anything.
Alex fell in backwards. He got his whole body soaked, completely soaked, all up to about there, and everywhere was soaked.
Oh, that's my fish, mate. Get out of there. Right, the skiller you are, the more likely you're going to get one.
It was quite hard. There were barely any fish at all.
I saw where it went.
Remember, it's basic rations for all if they don't manage to catch anything.
But luckily, Lizzie, I think, just sort of went, oh, there's a fish!
There's a fish! Give me the net! Give me the net! What's that? I caught a fish! It's tiny!
The fish that Lizzie caught was about the size of that, of a fingernail.
About the size of your pinky.
Yeah, it was tiny. And it was thin. I don't think it would have fed anybody, really.
No. Perfect meal for all of us.
Yeah, perfect meal.
Everyone, congratulated her, thanking her that we didn't have to do the forfeit.
Welcome, Lizzie.
I felt really proud that we'd worked really well as a team. No one had, there weren't any sort of arguments. It was all, everything went really smoothly, and, well, I'm basically glad that I'm eating tonight.
So the Limbo captives continue to give it their all, and the secret power players are getting closer to their escape.
But what will happen when Sting and Claw face off in Ultimate Jeopardy?
Don't you dare miss it.
Next time, one of the power players reveals their secret.
And the island cranks up the pressure as Sting and Claw face Ultimate Jeopardy.
Look at that.